This is the BroDay Pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BroDay #NoPlanB podcast. My name is Gabriel Zaya, bro.
And I'm Trent O'Day. And we're BroDay.
Now, this is the #NoPlanB podcast, like I said. This is this is the sweetest of episodes. Episode number 16. Say something.
16.
Say something. Come on.
16.
Come on, mate.
16. I got nothing.
Oh,
I'll come up with one. All
right.
End of the podcast. I'll have something.
All right. There's no plan B, right?
There's no plan B. No, I'll come up with a name.
We're just two boys without an option.
I'll come up with a name.
For those that don't know,
16 Wolf. Got it.
Teen Wolf.
Yep, got it.
Nice.
16 Wolf.
Very good. So for those that don't know, we are professional wrestling multi-universe travelers, hell-bent on spreading our names throughout the universe and hopefully finding something interesting to talk about along the way. Now, first things first, as always, whether you're... We have a very big question to answer.
Before you go into it, before even that,
right?
We're back in the studio where our voices are probably clear and the audio for once doesn't. It's not got echo or reverb.
Don't bury the other universe.
I'll bury it. No. They're not strewn with birds and
it's
dogs.
It's proper ASMR.
We're
content.
back.
It's ASMR content.
And if we go back to the other ones, then
how nice.
Then
clear.
We're sorry.
Yeah, but it is what it is. There's no plan B.
Yeah, we got to get the podcast content out.
We got to do it, right? Because if we're
forever evolving.
We are
and learning.
We are indeed.
Next time,
absolutely right.
We'll know to get rid of the dog.
And one of the big themes of the #NoPlanB podcast is that the law LAW is established by our fans, and that's part of the law LORE. Now, the biggest law LAW.
This is our magnum opus.
Our magnum opus for season 1.
What we're working towards.
The biggest question: bread or cheese? Now, if you're on my side, Gabriel Zaya, you're a #bread bro.
Gabriel Zaya bread. Oh, and I'm Trent O'Day. I'm Cheese O'Day.
What?
Cheese O'Day. Cheese fam.
Yeah.
We support cheese.
Yeah. So at the end of the season,
forms.
End of the calendar year, we will have a poll out. And the poll will be stock standard.
Bread or cheese.
Bread or cheese.
And that will decide.
Ultimately. And we will draw a line under the sand. A line in the sand.
Line in the sand, underneath the sand.
Yep.
On the cheese.
Things will be drawn under and over and on things. The main thing is bread or cheese. It will be chosen. It will be decided. It will be law. LAW. Boom. Speaking of our laws, I have an addendum to a previous law. We have so many
addendums.
We only have one. Now, this is from, one that I've written down. Okay. This is from via the Twitter machine. This is from Wrestle Radio Australia's Todd Eastman.
Who loves giving us addendums.
I enjoy it so much too. So, for those that don't know, be sure to check out Wrestle Radio Australia.
100%.
Look it up on any and all podcasting platforms.
Great podcast.
YouTube channel as well. Yep,
the Making Chicken Salad is really cool too.
Yeah,
really, really good.
We've actually had a cheeky guest appearance on there as well. So dig that episode up, find it, let us know how he went
on Wrestle Radio, not the chicken salad thing.
Yeah. So, the addendum was to our Mel Gibson law, which the Mel Gibson...
I feel like we know a lot about Mel Gibson.
We do, and it's Mel Gibson law, LAW, and everything that we know about him is established by the fans.
Because that's our law.
That's our law,
LORE.
So, an addendum to the law. This is... Now I've got to step back from the microphone for this one. So, he said, John Travolta is a qualified pilot, not... Wait. Yeah, John Travolta is a qualified pilot, not... Mel Gibson!
Very theatrical.
So and also we got a soundboard. Hey, how's the soundboard? We got a cheeky little. What else do we got? We got that one. We got a bit of. Hey, it's a classic. That one. I love that. And
we'll be using that a lot.
Hey, no, we won't. We'll be using that a lot for a lot of my jokes, and then a cheeky little. This is very, very rare. It might come up, but you may get a... That was the wrong one. That's not what I was Oh my God, it doesn't stop. Stop. Oh God, it's going again.
Oh God.
Okay. This is unrealistically dramatic. I think I want this.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's the one.
So Gabe's had fun creating a soundboard.
Bro, I've got like 40 audio clips.
Oh my God.
You can only fit 8 on the thing. At least I think you can only fit 8 for right now because we're evolving.
We're evolving, yeah.
We're getting
our
better.
Our soundboard will get bigger.
But anyway, we're going to start on to the next segment. So I'll tag you in.
Okay, tag me in. Hey, Gabriel.
Yes, Trent.
Would you like to step into a universe?
I would love to.
Why would you like to do that?
Because that's the gimmick.
It's the gimmick. It's the whole deal.
My boy, he killed it.
I'm back.
You're back.
I'm back, boy.
Because if you weren't, I'd have to get rid of you, mate. It'd be a bit of a...
I love a good yeet. Okay, today we're stepping into the universe of being a man.
Being a man?
Yeah, and what that means.
Ooh.
Yeah. So have you heard of the Twitter handle Goldman Sachs Elevator?
No.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about it, right? So this little thing came up on my Facebook when I was scrolling, and it's a Twitter thing called Goldman. Great.
That's
Stop.
me.
Okay, you're not allowed to touch the soundboard during my segments.
Fine.
You touch your soundboard during your segments.
Fine.
That's a threat.
Oh, wow. Double threat.
Well, it plays
Double
twice.
threat. Double threat.
All right. So the Goldman Sachs Elevated Twitter apparently released 77 rules for being a man.
77. Wait. Okay. A Goldman Sachs elevator.
Apparently it's a Twitter handle that was made to make fun of like Wall Street culture.
Ah, okay.
I don't know.
Is it like the elevator pitch kind of thing?
I have no idea. Anyway. It was made by John Lefebvre or something.
He's somebody.
Hang on. Yeah, Jean Lefebvre.
He
born 1980 is a former Solomon Brothers and Citigroup investment banker.
Is he an actor?
No.
But
he's known for creating the anonymous Goldman Sachs Elevator Twitter handle.
Well, it's obviously not anonymous now.
Well, I guess. He did it. The account purported to reflect and satirize banking culture. Okay, so that's it. So they released 77 rules for being a man.
Je comprends. Yes. I understand.
So this is part of my new 7.7 part series.
Seven. So you've got a 7-part series
that I will be calling Rules for Being a Man, Fact or Fiction.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
So I'm going to tell you the rules, right?
I'm
going to from 1 to 10, and you're going to be like, yeah or nah, and we're going to have conversations about them.
Gotcha.
I'm going to try and do it in 7 parts.
Let's roll.
7.7 parts.
Let's do it.
All right. Rule 1. Never date an ex of your friend.
I'll rate that. I'll back that in.
I support that.
Depends on the level. Oh, all right. Wait, actually.
Oh, does it?
Does it depend on the level of ex? Like, at what point is someone an ex? Like, there's got to be a
definitive cutoff point for an ex?
Yeah. Either that's an ex or how long since they've broken up. If you know what I mean? No, wrong one. How long they were together.
I think if they're like a casual hookup and there's no definitive
we are together,
then
it's fine.
It's fine to a point, but even then, like, time dictates. If it's like we're not together, we're just having fun, but it goes on for like 6 months, that's still inappropriate for your boy to then jump on it after it's over.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
I think time's a factor.
Yeah. What does it factor in? Does it factor in how long you've broken up, how long you've been broken up, or how long you were together?
I think it factors in a little bit of everything.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, if they were together for a long time.
How long's a long time?
Enough for them to be accepted into the circle of friends and have met them more than thrice.
And for the group, nice. And for the group to understand that, okay, this is one of the boys, and one of the boys has a girlfriend
who is now
together.
Yeah, they are now. They are a thing,
an item.
Yep. And whatever that item is, they are an item.
Okay, and then if you go, okay, cool. You've brought in this girl to the group. Sweet, no dramas.
And then they break up.
A week later, they break up. A year goes by.
Nah.
Still no.
Nope. Still no.
Okay. I agree. I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit.
Rule 2.
Okay.
Be a regular at more than one bar.
You should or shouldn't?
Should.
You should be a regular.
Should be a regular at more than one bar.
I don't buy into the... I don't know.
Because it's written by an American, I feel like the bar culture might be a little bit different as well. You know
Yeah.
how like movies perpetuate that, like you sit at the bar and
and
another one, please.
Yeah, and make friends with whoever, and you find out that it's
I think it means like it's sort of
You're at a
talking about
bar.
expanding your social circles.
oh yeah,
Be a regular at more than one bar, so expand
guess
your
so.
social circles.
Yeah, I guess so. Because if you're a regular at one, and the guy behind the bar is like an ex-baseball player, and his coach is the bartender there as well,
Yeah.
and it happens to be one of the other regulars is like a psychologist who ends up having his own radio show
Yeah, sure.
eventually. You didn't get the reference?
No.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
That's Cheers. Yeah, the Ted Danson. I think it's Ted Danson. He was the someone will correct me.
Yeah.
Ted Danson. He was the guy behind the bar. He used to be his character used to be a baseball player, and then he got ejected he got kicked out of the MLB for, I think it was like drugs. He got kicked out of the MLB, and now he's like running a bar.
That'll get you kicked out.
Yeah. Or he retired injured or something, and his coach is there as well. His coach is so funny. Like Coach in Cheers, he's hilarious. And before Frasier was Frasier Crane, the character, was in Cheers, and then from Cheers, they did the spin-off, and now you have Frasier, the show.
Oh, wow.
Cool, eh?
I didn't know Fraser was a spin-off of anything.
Yeah, it is.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's another show. Highly recommend. Another
Fraser's really good.
BroDay recommendation.
Yeah, get behind Fraser.
Huge.
So are we keeping or yeeting?
Are we keeping or yeeting? I like this. All right, you have to use the soundboard.
Okay, yeah.
A regular at 2 bars? That's too much.
Yeah, I'm not a huge drinker of alcohol
I'm a
anyway.
yeeted. Yeah,
so
I'm yeeting it.
I'm a bit,
I'm yeeting it. Nice.
Perfect. Rule 3, you probably use your mobile phone too often and at the wrong moments.
Yep, correct.
Yep.
Agree.
Yep. Perfect.
Wait, what's the
we
agree
need a
one?
ding. Have you got a ding?
What do we have? We've got
everything to bury us, but we've actually got nothing to put us over.
there's dun dun dun, which is
Let's not keep
which
though.
is that one. No, and then there's that's just swearing. Like we can't do that.
Sounds like a
Everyone loves a fart. Everyone loves a fart. So we can go yeet or fart.
That's it. Yeah, okay, yep, done. Perfect.
Alright, so the third one?
Yeah, for sure. You definitely use your mobile phone too often at the wrong times.
So that's a fart.
Yeah. Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget we are adult men.
Rule number 4, no selfies. Aspire to experience photo-worthy moments in the company of a beautiful woman.
Run that again for me, please.
No selfies. Aspire to experience photo-worthy moments in the company of a beautiful woman.
Experience the moments, I agree with. You still a mix of the two, I guess. I would want them recorded. Like if you're having a good moments with what they're saying is a lady, then I would want them like recorded, because there's so many times that you live your life and you have a great night out, and if someone just snaps one good photo, you can look back and be like, yo, that was that night, this, that, this, whatever happened. It's got so much potential for that fond look back and that fond memory thing.
But there are times
No
you should
selfies.
be
I agree with the no selfies. If it's just a clean selfies, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, like selfies are a little bit to me, unless like you're the only one in a really beautiful spot and you need to sort of take the photo. Then I'd probably say no selfies. But
even then,
you don't need
like,
to.
selfies are fine.
You don't need to aspire to experience photo-worthy moments in the company of a beautiful woman necessarily.
Yes, you do.
That's nice. No, but it's not all you should aspire to.
Okay, no, you're right.
You should aspire to do that.
I'm leaning on the side of you should
The men or women to the men or women that you find beautiful, you should aspire to experience moments with those people.
Exactly.
But it's not all you should aspire to.
No, I'm leaning more towards whoever it is. If it's your friends, if it's whatever, you should always try and have those really beautiful moments with
Yes,
them.
absolutely.
Yep. Okay. So to that one exactly. Are we yeeting?
Selfies?
I'd yeet.
Selfies?
Yeet.
Yeah. And aspiring to experience with beautiful people?
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
Very, very mature.
Good.
Very dignified.
Number 5, staying angry is a waste of energy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Fart.
Happy fart.
Lovely.
Number 6, cracked iPhone screen. So this is a list. Cracked iPhone screen, Michael Kors bag, excessive use of emoji in texts. If any 2 out of the 3, run fast.
That's funny. That's very funny. Oh,
It's a bit of a play on.
it is. It's a
Half banter, half. There's some truth. It's like the crazy hot scale.
sort of, but it's too generic though because that's a lot of people. Like a lot of
With a cracked iPhone screen.
have a cracked iPhone screen and use a lot of emojis.
Yeah.
But then again, a lot of how much is a lot? Like 1 or 2?
No, that's not a lot. A lot of it says excessive.
Okay, then yeah. All right, then I'm farting.
Yep, farting. Never fly an airline where your checked bags might cost more than your seat.
Where your checked bag might cost more than your seat. As in, don't go
fly
cheap.
cheap.
Don't
Yeah.
fly cheap.
Don't fly
sure.
cheap.
I'm yet to experience that scale. Sure. Fart.
Sure. No, wait. If we do that regularly, shouldn't we yeet?
Why?
Because we're like, no, we'll travel where
We'll
the
travel
seat costs
cheap.
the same amount.
Oh, I scaled my luggage up instead of scaling the seat down.
Suck it back in.
Which way? How can I reverse it? That'll do. So then what? We're eating it?
Yeah.
All right, yeet.
When the bartender asks, you should already know what you want to drink.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, agree, for sure,
100%.
for sure.
You should
Yep.
always know what you want to drink. Number 9, it's okay to trade the possibility of your 80s and 90s for more guaranteed fun in your 20s and 30s.
Ooh.
Live young, live dangerous. Have
Live-
more fun in your 20s and 30s and sacrifice those extra years that smoking will take from you.
What's
And
the
cigars and
live
drinking.
fast, die young?
Yeah, that's it. Well, no, don't die young. Die
Younger.
younger.
Yeah.
Don't push it. Don't live too long.
I don't know.
I'm all about it, man. I
tough.
think that's
Yeah?
for sure. Yeah, 100%. Like,
You
look,
farting?
yeah. At the end of the day, for me, that's if I'm gonna have heaps of fun in my 20s and 30s, I'm okay with not living to 91.
I guess so.
What are you gonna do at 91 anyway?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it depends on what state you're in at 91.
Exactly. If I know I'm gonna be in good stead in my 20s and 30s and have a bussin' time,
What if?
then
okay,
yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
okay, but what if it's I won't go hard in your 20s and 30s so that when you get to the 80s and 90s, you're fit. And you're like, all right, I'm fine. I can.
But what do you-
I can properly like. I'm a
And do
fit
what?
old man. I don't know.
Have more
fit
fun in
old
your
man.
80s and 90s?
Live longer.
There's no point in living longer if
Hit
you're going to do
triple
anything with your
digits.
life.
Sure. It's I guess, but you got so much wisdom to pass down. You got a legacy to create.
Pass wisdom down in your 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
You get that much more wise in 10 years, surely.
Yes, you surely you could. You would.
So are you eating it? You're eating that.
I don't want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, our
don't
first yeet fart.
I don't want to encourage like being reckless.
You don't have to
Going
encourage
too hard.
being reckless.
That's what that is.
It says it's okay for more guaranteed fun. I'm okay with encouraging guaranteed fun.
All right, double fart.
Very good. We need a ding.
Is there a ding?
It's all right. Number 10. Last one. For the first of our 7-part series. Rebel from business casual. Burn your khakis and wear a suit or jeans.
Yep, 100%.
Yep.
Fully agree. Fart.
Have you ever worn khakis before?
No.
Like, do you wear many khakis in general?
Is it khakis or khakis?
Khakis? No, khakis are the thing you start your Audi with.
Oh, Audi. Oh, sorry. My man's got an Audi.
I do
Boy,
not.
It's big money Trent driving around in an Audi. All right, mate.
I do not.
Sorry, mate. We're in the slums here now, in this studio. Poor big money Trent.
That's it.
Righto. Yeah,
Yeah, I've
anyway,
never worn
your
khakis.
Audi.
I've never worn them. Khakis, I don't think.
Have you not?
And if I have, I definitely wasn't a huge fan of them because I don't go out of my way to buy more of them.
What are they?
They're like what Steve Irwin wore.
Oh.
That color with those, like the type of pants, I think.
God rest his soul.
Yeah.
Have I? Probably. I think maybe once.
Yeah,
Maybe once.
They're not for
But
me.
no, they're not for me. Though.
Jeans and a suit's good.
Yeah. Oh,
People with
suit.
confidence to pull out a suit. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Bangers.
Whereas jeans, yes. There are some, you can pull off
Jeans are
some
fine.
a really good jean look.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
But khakis, I'm going to go with no.
Okay. Sweet.
Sweet.
Tag. Hey, Trent.
What up?
I got a question to ask you.
Oh,
You want to step into a universe?
all the time.
All right. Everyone loves a good dad joke, don't they?
Oh, God.
Everyone loves a good dad joke, don't they?
If by
loves it.
everyone you mean very few people, then yes.
Love a good dad joke. Hit it
Press
again. Hit it again.
There we go.
Hey, we don't want none of that. That's what we want. We don't want any crickets. All right. Or especially, we don't want any of this. Not that one. Sorry.
Stop pressing the Inception button.
Keep forgetting that one. Damn it. All right.
Oh,
That.
brother, this
We don't want any of
guy
that.
stinks.
So,
Perfect. Welcome to Gabe Plays with a Soundboard.
I'm having so much fun. Okay. Now, dad jokes are great. Everyone loves a good dad joke.
They do.
Now, what else is good? Kid jokes.
Kid jokes.
So there's a Twitter handle online.
Twitter heavy episode, by the way.
It is. There's a Twitter handle online which is just kids write jokes. Okay?
That's the name of the Twitter.
That's the name of the Twitter. Now, I'm going to go through all of these jokes.
all of them.
I'm going to go through most of them.
Okay.
No, bugger it. I'll go through all of them. And I want you to tell me if it's a kid joke or a dad joke. If you can pick it.
If I can, I'm sure I can pick
All right?
a joke that a kid wrote.
All right. So I've got a sting lined up for this, actually. All right. Hang
Go
on.
on, play the sting.
I'll have to edit it in. I'll play the sting now.
No sting.
There's
played,
no
is
sting.
there?
There's no
There's
sting.
no
There's no
sting.
sting
Yeah,
there.
there's no sting.
All right. Brought that one back.
Call back. Yeah, call back to episode 3 through 7.
I know, right? Hey, we're 15 episodes in and we've got callbacks already.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good. Big time. Big time. Big time. All right.
Good.
First one.
Yep.
What do camels eat? Heads.
That's a kid joke.
It's a kid joke.
Heads? As in just heads.
That's all it says. Heads. Okay, next.
Yeah, it's a kid joke.
All dad jokes must be written down on a piece of paper. It's not a dad joke unless it's terrible.
It's a dad joke.
Yep. What is a pig like other than you?
I don't know.
A pig friend to kiss and marry when he's 30?
It's a kid joke.
Well done.
That's great.
That's very good.
A kid friend to kiss and marry. 30.
What did the bee say to the butterfly? I don't like flowers. I like pizza. Pizza with apples on it.
Are you kidding me? That's it.
That's it. Pizza with apples on it.
That's a kid joke.
How'd you know?
That's awesome.
Okay. Superman was in the toilet. Then Batman saw him naked. That's the whole joke.
Yep. Good. That's a kid joke.
Yep. I'm starting up a new restaurant that serves curry poured over French fries. It's called Curry on My Wayward Spud.
Yep. Dad joke. Good.
And yes, there'll be peas when you are done. Oh, you wanted this one?
Oh, I know what I want.
Oh, fair enough then. All right. Knock, knock.
No, who's there?
Alice.
Alice who?
It is Monday. Go to school. I couldn't even get it out. It is Monday. Go to school.
That kid's been done in before. That kid's been done in before.
Kid joke or dad joke?
That's a kid joke,
Yeah,
for
well
sure.
done. Do you know what's really milky? A motorbike. Do you know what's really, really milky? A saltwater crocodile.
What even is this segment?
I love it.
Oh,
Knock,
oh,
knock.
your kid joke, yeah.
Yeah, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Feet.
That's it, feet.
That's the whole thing. A horse walks into a pub and orders a pint. The bartender says, "You're in here a lot. Do you think you may be an alcoholic?" The horse replies, "I don't think I am." Then disappears from existence. See, the joke is about Descartes' famous philosophy of, "I think, therefore I am." But if I was going to explain that before the rest of the joke, that's putting Descartes before the horse.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry,
No,
wrong
no,
one.
that's the right one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
That's great. That's really bad.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. Why did the man eat wee?
Why did the what, sorry?
Why did the man eat wee?
Eat wee? As in W-E-E, or as it was written in the 1700s? Why did the man eat wee? As in two people.
What? Eat wee?
Eat wee.
Oh, wee, as in, no.
No?
W-E, no, W-E-E.
Why did the man
And
eat wee?
It was the end of the world, but not now.
That kid's got issues.
Yeah. I got a job as a senior executive at Old McDonald's Farm. I'm the CIEIO. Oh, really?
Nah, that sucks.
I love that one. And to round it all up, what did the women do in bed when she heard the alarm going off? Poo her pants.
Very good.
Yep.
That was terrible.
Have I got any other ones I can sneak in? What else did other ones I didn't write? A friend of mine got a washing machine which is Wi-Fi enabled. I told him not to let it on social media or it'll air his dirty laundry.
Ugh. Go away.
I used to have facial hair. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me.
Very good.
My dad died today. He needed a blood transfusion, but we didn't know what his blood type was. As he was dying, he kept yelling, "Be positive." But it's hard without him.
That's good. Tag. Hey, Gabriel.
Yes, Trent.
Would you like to change it up and step into a universe?
Yes.
Good. This is going to be a little bit different, actually.
Because that's the gimmick. Yes.
Yes, it is the gimmick, but this is going to be a little bit different.
Talk to me.
This isn't intended to be funny, nor is it going to be intended to entertain. Well, it'll be entertaining, but it's not intended to be something to laugh at because we do lots of jokey, bantery things.
What? Straight off the bat of an entire segment where that was just jokes?
Yeah. So I thought it was a good time to talk about it. So today, at time of recording,
Change of pace.
Yeah, at change of pace, because there's stuff that we like to talk about. It's the 9th of September, and at time of recording, it's Are You Okay Day. And so, are you okay?
Right now,
Yeah.
yes, but I could be better.
Hmm?
You want to talk about it?
Sure. Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on then.
So it's more just, like everything now is like on the exterior, it's going well, it's going great, but like with the family, like as you know, my family's all down in Melbourne.
Yep.
Haven't seen them the whole calendar year.
It's been really difficult.
Yeah, because of lockdown and everything. So I haven't been able to go down and see them. So that's been really tough. And then especially now, like because of study and whatnot, it's getting a bit much. It's getting a lot. But yeah, I'm lucky in that for where I am right now, I'm very aware of it and I know what to do to get through it. And I know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, I guess. That feels a bit
Like a definitive endpoint
Yeah.
for it. Like you will see them again, essentially.
yeah, I will see the family again, and I will be able to get through my studies. But it's just right now, it's just a bit
Stressful.
sucky. Yeah, it's just
Yeah, man, for sure.
That's all. It's just a little bit not fun. And the podcast, hearing all the feedback, it's
so nice, isn't it?
It is.
Like there are times where people have like messaged us or just
when
said
they've seen us and they just come up to us and like it's
the littlest things.
Yeah, it's the littlest things. It was like when we sort of started it early-ish, and then random show just come up, like people just come up and go, "Oi, I'm in the cheese fam. What's wrong with you? Going over the bread, bro?" Like all that kind of stuff. The bit of banter to go back and forth. And I'm like, yo, they're listening, they care, and it's the little things, the little messages that come up apropos of nothing, little comments of like, "Hey, this episode was great. That was really funny." Whatever, like all those little things is what keeps us going.
It's the little affirmations.
Absolutely.
I found like it's the little affirmations like Concrete Hope on Instagram.
Yeah.
asking for one of our little 6x8s that we made, like one sent over
to get shipped over to the UK.
I'm like, that's insane.
I
Like
know.
that someone cares enough to be like, give me one.
Yeah,
like
and
has
that's-
obviously never seen us wrestle,
Yep.
right? Like in person,
No.
and has probably only ever seen us online. Like,
Yeah.
if that listens, like is following along and like just wants one. I'm like, that's so humbling,
Yeah.
and so nice. And it's not
Absolutely.
like it's a bunch of people
Yeah.
that have asked for one,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
really sweet. And I can only imagine that it's whilst it's difficult, like I know how nice that must be to like
Yeah.
to get you through that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. And that's the like for right now, it's a bit of a grey cloud, but that's the silver lining definitely is the immense positivity from the NoPlanB community that everyone's just like we put stuff up and it's constant shares, it's likes and heart reacts and laugh reacts for everything that we put up.
Yeah.
It's always positive feedback and it is all appreciated and everything that comes up, it keeps us going. It keeps me going. There's been a couple times, there's been 2 big ones where I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm hanging the boots up. But then it was like little stuff that people throw
You were going to
out.
quit wrestling?
Yeah. Yeah. I genuinely had maybe, I think, yeah, but there was one time it stuck out. I was like, nah, I'm out. I don't want this anymore. And then, no, I stuck around and kept going.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that I was like, no, I wanted to get out. But then it was all the fan appreciation, the love, all the positive stuff from everyone. I'm like, nah, all right, I got to keep going. I got to keep doing this. I got to keep going. And it's that constant positivity from everyone that has helped. So for right now, I'm
Do you still feel like leaving wrestling now?
Nah.
Is it in your head at all?
no.
Very cool.
But
Very cool.
But to answer your question, am I okay? For right now, I could be a little bit better, but I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Are you
Nice.
okay?
Yeah, for the most part, I think I'm okay. I'm stressed, man.
Yeah?
Like really stressed. Like there's like it's kind of the same thing. Like on the surface I'm okay. But like I've been dealing like a lot with like sort of personal issues lately, of like how I view myself, which is really
Yeah, okay.
which is really difficult for me to process. And so there's that side of things, and there's like currently I don't know if I'm happy at like with my 9 to 5.
Yeah, right.
Like, because it is so stressful what I do for a living. So there's that, and then there's like me constantly dealing with like how I see myself. And so those 2 things are kind of like weights at the moment, like dragging me away from all the positivity that I have around me.
Yeah, right.
Like my partner, my family, like all of those like positive, like yourself and like all the wrestling that's going on, like with my friends, like
And no plan. Everyone.
no plan B. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole like all the positive affirmations I was saying
Yeah.
before, like that's all fantastic and amazing. But I've still got these little things here and there that are just sort of like sitting on me, and so like they get you down. And like there are days where you wake up and you're just like, I don't want to deal with this today.
Yeah.
Like and like it can come from nothing. Like one of the things that I've really struggled to deal with is like I struggle with comprehending how other people view me.
Yeah, right.
As a human being, right? Because I always say to myself that I'm really nice, and I always like to think that I'm positive, and I always like to think that I'm nice to people, and that I put across a happy front and whatever. I try to be as personable as I can.
Yep.
But in the back of my mind, it's always very much, is that how other people see me?
Yeah, right.
And so then if something happens and I feel like I've made someone angry, or
It'll reinforce your negative thoughts. Where you're like, oh,
so then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, well, that person doesn't like me.
Yep.
That person doesn't like me. That person doesn't like what I've done. They're thinking negative of me. They think this, they think that, rah, rah, rah. And so like you get into a get into a
almost a
cycle.
spiral.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spiral
Yeah.
of a cycle of like self-deprecation, rah, rah, rah.
and then you'll look for things to reaffirm it, and then you're like, yep, I was right. And then it just goes worse and worse. And then, yeah.
And so like by the end of it, like I've just beaten myself into submission with like all this negative talk. And so then you've got to go to sleep upset, wake up, and then you slowly start to drag yourself back to what you're fine again, and then it's like eventually it'll like happen again, and it's really draining. I'm lucky in the fact that like I have a lot of positive people around me, and
That's very important.
yeah, like my
I found
partner
that's
and
very,
like
very important.
Yeah.
Your 5 closest people to you is the summation of you.
yeah, exactly. And it's
You
hard
are the
because
sum of the 5 closest people. That's the quote. But I butchered the rearrangement of it. But yeah,
But
you
yeah,
are the sum of the 5 closest people.
yeah, and like I mean that's the other thing as well. Like because we're so busy, I feel like I haven't seen my friends as much as I'd want to either.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
It's sort of it's a little bit of it's that time of the year. And that's
Yeah.
like for your 9 to 5 and for everything, it feels anyway.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't like I know for your 9 to 5 and people in that area, in that job, that this is a very stressful time. And then it's the same for people that are studying. This is a very stressful time. And it feels like the community around us is just in as a whole, collectively, we're just a bit stressed and it's just a little bit tense and a little bit anxious and a little bit, like
everyone's waiting for the pressure valve to release a little bit.
Yeah.
And so like in terms of like, am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But there are definitely moments, especially recently, where I need to be better and I need to sort of like just accept the fact that I could feel better in that moment and work to get to that place.
Yeah.
And the whole reason I brought this up is because obviously being Are You OK Day, it's one of those things that we really want to try and reinforce is that if you are not okay, talk to somebody about it. It doesn't have to be us. It can be friends. It can be family. It can be us if you want it to be.
Yeah, and I was going to say, if there is no one that you're comfortable talking to, and you feel more comfortable talking to us, then definitely reach out.
Shoot us a message. Like we'll do everything we can to try and make you feel better because we have crap days.
Yeah, we have crap days. We can spin a yarn for you. I've got a list of dad jokes and kid jokes that I can just rattle off. But
Yeah, so we're trying to build a culture of it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
And I think us having this conversation is really for people who don't know us to be like, oh, okay, they're not just living the life happy-go-lucky all the time.
Yeah.
Like, we have crap days as well and we have negative thoughts and all that sort of stuff. So it's okay to feel that way. As long as you feel like you can talk to somebody about it, then please go ahead and talk to them. And if you feel like you've got nobody to talk to and you feel comfortable talking to us, talk to us.
Yeah, feel free. That DMs are always open.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, there you go. Are you okay?
Very nice.
Tag.
Hey, Trent, you want to step into a universe?
Okay.
Let's step into a universe of... Hey, guess the question. No, I got to tell you the question.
Hey, guess the question?
No. I've completely butchered that. Do you know...
The Muffin Man.
No.
Damn it.
There's a... I was going to say Twitter feed. It's not a Twitter handle. It's on Reddit. The... Reddit. Oh, man.
Reddit.
It's called Today I Learned.
Today I learned.
So today
I learned
that despite not existing for the past 30 years, the Soviet Union still holds the most gold medals for wrestling.
What?
So number 1 is the Soviet Union with 62. Number 2 is USA with 60.
Ooh, they're close.
Yeah, but 30 years, bro.
Yeah, I know.
30 years they've not been around.
Big Russian fellas, man.
I guess. Number 3 is Japan with 37.
Yeah, sumos.
Number 4, Russia with 30.
Yo. That's insane.
I know, right?
That's so cool.
Yeah, the vodka, man.
Yeah.
It's all that vodka and the potatoes. You know what potatoes are used for sometimes?
Vodka?
Vodka. You know who doesn't drink vodka on the job while they're making confectionaries?
This is a stretch.
It's a good segue. It's a good segue. The wrong one.
Yes.
It's a good segue.
Brother, this guy stinks!
No, I try. But today's
Who doesn't drink vodka on the job?
Today's episode, that we know. Today's episode is sponsored by the lovely people at Baked by Marie.
I love.
Over on Gologly Lane. I'm not done. Over on Gologly Lane. They create, make, bake the best baked goods. They are hashtag. I'm not done. They are hashtag bread bros. I can see. No. I'm not done. The lovely Lisa and the manly Mitch, they create the best baked goods. Baked goods. I'm not done. Don't stop. I'm not done. They make the best baked goods. They also make, on Thursdays, they make them free of gluten or gluten free. They don't charge gluten, or they double charge. They do. They don't. They charge. Do they charge for gluten?
Can I speak?
No. Stop. They don't charge gluten free Thursdays. So if you are intolerant of gluten and you're in the Townsville area and you're like, I need a 3 Michelin star bakery to get my glutenless bread. Where can I go? Oh, I know. BroDay have recommended someone. Who have they recommended? I'll ask Trent O'Day. So Trent O'Day will say nothing.
Oh, can I speak
No,
now?
too late now. Trent O'Day will say nothing.
To which you defer to Gabriel.
So then Gabriel, thank you. Gabriel will say, head on over to Bake by Marie on Gologly Lane in Rasmussen for the best baked goods. Over to you, Trent. Tag.
All right, Gabriel, before we start the wrestling roundup, we need to tell the people. I need to preamble.
Preamble.
Oh, can I?
I will give you, how long am I going to give you? I'm going to give you 30 seconds.
Starting when?
Starting on the beep. Okay. All right.
Oh, starting on the. Okay, sorry.
That was, okay. I thought that was pretty obvious. Okay. All right. On the beep. I will beep.
All right.
Okay.
30 seconds. Now. Beep. Beep now. Beep now.
No. I'll tell you when to beep. All right. When I beep, you just preamble.
Okay.
For the 30 seconds. Okay.
All right.
Good.
Okay, so this is the end of the podcast it's the end of pop culture section of the podcast. We're about to talk about wrestling for about 10 to 15 minutes. If you don't like wrestling, then you don't have to listen. We hope you've enjoyed talking to us. You can follow me at ODayQWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
You can follow myself, Gabriel Zaya, at The Real Gay Bro, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
And you can follow us both at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. We're about to talk wrestling. If you want to stay and learn about it, go for it. If not, see you later. Bye-bye. Thanks.
Yep, that'll do. I think you got about 30, 31 maybe. Smashed it. Well done.
Boss.
So, wrestling roundup. What do you want to talk about?
All right. I'm just going to throw it out there, and then we can work our way backwards.
All right, I like it.
Okay?
Go on then.
Straight away, is WWE finished?
No. No way.
Are they finished, bro?
Nah, man, they're not finished.
They're finished, bro.
They're not finished.
They're finished,
No.
dude.
Okay. With the quality.
WWE is in trouble.
Yes, they're in trouble. Oh, I don't even think they're in trouble, man.
Dude, come on now.
They're not the better product for sure. Don't get me wrong. But
They're barely end product.
the quality that they've produced over the past maybe 5 years with the absolute dross that they've brought out weekly on SmackDown, on Raw, on pay-per-view with rematch after rematch after rematch. Apollo Crews and Big E, okay? You know how many times they faced each other? 17. That's not an exaggeration. For their IC feud, while they were feuding over the IC belt, they faced each other 17 times. Televised.
Jesus Christ, man. 17 times?
17 times. That's how many times they had rematch after rematch after rematch after rematch.
Goodness gracious me,
So-
that's a lot.
With that level of
Crap.
poor quality, yep.
And that's
of
not a
crap.
knock on them. They're good work. Like
Oh, the
Big
rest
E
of- and Apollo Crews?
Apollo Crews
Yeah.
are sick.
Really good. But with them as a company producing that as an example, right? And they're still drawing incredible ratings.
But are they drawing it on faith?
Sorry.
They're not very drawing incredible ratings. They're breaking low rate.
Higher than AEW ratings.
Are they actually?
Yes, they still
I
are.
actually haven't seen that.
No, they are. They're still higher. Raw is greater than
Dynamite.
Dynamite. Thank you. Yeah, it's still more, but there's
Is it actually?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Up until probably recently, maybe.
I'll be honest. I don't keep up a lot with the ratings and like stuff. So that's if that's real, then yeah, 100%. Okay,
There's
fair play.
murmurs of people being like, "Oh, this is the one with like this. This is the week. This is the one where they overtake and they're going to do it and blah 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 and they're going to win." Rah rah. Rah. The Wednesday Night Wars in the demo, there was I think it was 70. I think it was 76 weeks. 75 of them. 76 or 36. Might have been 36. But there was 1 week NXT won.
Yeah, in the Wednesday Night Wars.
The Wednesday night, there was 1 week that they won. Other than that, it was just AEW every single week.
Yeah.
And that came up in the media scrum that when Tony Khan was talking about with Adam Cole, and he was like, the one man that ever scared me during that time of like the Wednesday Night Wars was when this man was on TV. Was when Adam Cole was on TV. And he was like, and now that he's on our side, where I'm like super ecstatic and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah,
but
dude.
in terms of is WWE finished? No, this is very, very bleak. This is going to be a rough time. Yeah,
They're not finished, but like
there's clearly a core fan group that will watch WWE until the day they die.
Yeah, dude. That, like a lot of the stuff you have to imagine, they're just running on good faith now.
100%, man. Absolutely.
Like fans are just watching it on good faith.
Yep.
Like on all the moments that WWE has given them up until now. That's why they're watching it. And it's not because they find the product entertaining. It can't be. There is so much
they look for
garbage.
They use the small things to justify the big thing. They'll be like, nah, the Roman Reigns storyline. So that's fine. So that means the rest
He's
of
so good, by the way.
He is. They'll go, oh no, the Roman Reigns storyline. So that means the rest of SmackDown is good.
Is fine, which it isn't.
Sometimes it was up and down. It was good and bad and whatever. But I don't know, man. This most recent signings of like Adam Cole,
which are huge,
Bryan Danielson,
Jesus
CM
Christ.
Punk, like these are massive names. These are huge names, man. There's a lot of fans that are either switching over, from the network to AEW, which you did exactly, and there's people that are like, oh, I didn't watch wrestling. Now that these guys are all back, how do I get wrestling. AEW?
Yeah.
How do I get All Out? How do I watch it? How do I watch it? And then it's sort of, oh, well, you can do it here, but that it's a sign up and you've got to get Fight TV. No, I'm fine with that. I want this weekly.
Yeah.
There's people that are committing to it weekly. They go, no, I want to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I want AEW weekly.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think WWE are in a massive amount of trouble. Like, honestly, like, of course, they're never going to fold. They're never going to die. And they're always going to be there. They're always going to be, quote unquote, the premier company.
Yeah.
But
AEW is so good now.
This is the thing. They're going to be that with false backing. They're going to maintain that title with a shattered glass promise. It's not real.
No.
They'll keep it and they'll stay and they'll say this and they'll tout all of these things. The longest weekly episodic running television show, whatever.
Yeah, and everything. It's all a work. God love it.
That's it.
The Thunderdome, the award-winning Thunderdome. What was the award?
I don't even know what award it was.
What was the award?
Yeah,
they were running that for ages. It's the award-winning Thunderdome. What was the award?
What was the award?
I got no clue.
But this is the thing. It's all a shattered glass promise because it's AEW have the superior. Honestly, they have the superior talent.
Yep.
They have the better talent. They have the better
booking.
They have young, hungry guys looking to get in. They have a better philosophy with what they do with their talent, allowing them to work other companies and allowing other companies to
come in,
freely come in and work with them. Minoru Suzuki.
Unreal.
And Jon Moxley.
Unreal.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, nah, this is insane.
Like at All Out.
And it was at All Out. And it was the caption underneath the Instagram. The forbidden door has been kicked in.
Yeah.
I was like, this is insane.
Yeah.
And you can tell AEW want a good working relationship with the companies around them because, as Daniel said in the media scrum, good wrestling is good for everyone.
Yeah.
He threw a couple of swears in there.
Yeah.
But good wrestling is good for everyone. And good wrestling is really freaking good.
Yeah. And what's really cool is that like it feels fresh that you as a viewer, you want something from the company and then AEW give it to you.
Yeah.
And that's it. You want CM Punk in Chicago. It happens. You want the New Japan door open. It happens. You get now you've got all these possible dream matches that
are possibilities.
Are no longer dream matches.
And it feels like WWE are hoarding their cake.
Yeah.
Feels like everyone else is out there at the buffet table sharing meals, having a great time, and they're sat there with their cake being like, don't touch my wrestlers.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, have it, man.
Yeah.
There is so much global wrestling talent out there right now. The PWI 500 just got released. Like, there is so much global talent out there right now.
Yeah, man.
The WWE can keep their 40-plus wrestlers on their roster.
Yeah.
No one's going to care.
Yeah. Like,
I think, honestly,
what's,
man, like,
what's the draw as a worker?
For WWE,
Other than,
exactly.
Then it's a contract and it's supposedly, quote unquote, guaranteed.
But even then,
it's not.
It's not guaranteed. And like, if you've, I don't know, man. If you're a worker right now and you're offered a WWE or an AEW contract,
It's easy.
you're taking AEW every
Easy.
time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's easy. That's always the one you take.
Because there's no guarantee. Like, look what they did with Karrion Kross, man.
Yeah.
That hurts, dude.
Yep.
Look at what they did with Keith Lee, Karrion Kross,
Yep.
Ricochet.
You
Have Ricochet on your roster and you've neutered him.
Yeah.
He's a comedy jobber, like,
Yeah, man.
or at least it feels like that. Meanwhile, you've got Matt Riddle, who I just couldn't care less about, really.
Yeah.
Who are your decent workers there? And by
Well,
decent, I mean, like, who are your entertaining, like, mainstay, like, big names?
AJ Styles,
AJ Styles,
Roman Reigns,
who's taking it back
Brock
to Omos
Lesnar,
anyway.
Big E.
Brock Lesnar's just come back, and apparently that was a last-minute thing.
Yeah, well, that was a response to CM Punk.
That was the response.
Yeah, they were
I know.
there were rumors of like Punk is coming back, so we're going to get Becky and Brock to come back.
And who cares?
Well, Becky, yeah.
People cared about Becky,
but
and then
but the way she returned as well.
I still think that
At
it
the
wasn't
time.
the best way to return her, but whatever.
But now it's led into the storyline.
Which is good. Yeah, they're trying to salvage
They're
it.
trying to turn her heel. They're trying to, but apparently it's not going down that well.
Well, no, it's not
Crowds,
because
they love Becky.
because straight away the man character was always
It was so over.
was designed to be heelish anyway. So people are just like, she's just more the man now.
Yeah.
Rad.
But
the only way to turn her heel would be to take away the man character and make her everything that she wasn't.
yeah.
And even then, that's not good.
So, do I think AEW is? You know what? What I do think. I reckon if they do it well, obviously if they do it well, which I have no reason to think otherwise. If AEW book their show well, I genuinely believe that eventually they will draw more, like on the TV ratings, and that seems to be the one and only. That's like the definitive.
That's the definitive. You win.
You win because that's what
that's the pinfall.
Because that was what the like WCW WWF war was
The
over.
ratings
It was
wars,
the ratings wars, right?
Yeah.
So now it's sort of it'll lend itself to that again.
Are we seeing?
I think.
We're seeing the second.
This is the start, I think.
Yeah.
And as much as like there was people like comparing Kevin Nash and Razor Ramon going over to WCW to Adam Cole and Bryan Danielson, right? And I heard that and I'm like, I don't think Nash and Razor Ramon were that big then for the WWF to switch over to WCW to how big Cole and Bryan Danielson are now. I think Cole and Danielson now are bigger stars than what they were then at the time.
I'd say so.
Like, I mean, obviously
Bryan Danielson especially.
Yeah, man.
Adam Cole's huge though.
Main evented WrestleMania this year.
Yep.
This year. And he did it the same way he did the first time around, where he got himself over with the crowd and they were like, no, we need him there.
Yeah.
He Daniel Bryan'd his way in. He legitimately got himself in, and he did it again.
Yep. And now he's at their premier competition. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's so good.
Yeah, and
I love the fact that he goes to AEW and all he does is like he just drops the F-bomb.
Yeah.
He just swears heaps, and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
But it's also like I've heard rumors of WWE going back to their old. It's like they're devolving. Now we don't want indie guys. We don't want midgets. We want big 6 foot hulking muscle men. I'm like, okay,
they're returning that with the rumors with NXT, right? That they're returning NXT to a developmental, purely developmental, and that's why they got rid of all the indie talent.
So this is what I mean though. Like we're going back to no midgets. We don't want midgets or people over 30, we want big hulking muscle men. I'm
Yeah.
like, so this is that to me is me looking at WWE and you're going, you've lost touch. You've got no idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea what people want.
Who do you
Vince McMahon is an insane, out of touch, senile old man.
Who do you reckon takes over after him?
Who cares?
Bruce?
It'd have to be.
Bruce Pritchard?
I was going to say maybe H, but
H.
I honestly have no idea. Since he wrestled away control from H, didn't he?
Yeah, like with NXT.
Since he wrestled away control, like I have no idea. Vince he's just out of touch, man. He's just a very silly, senile old man.
What do you think? Do you think this is the end?
Of WWE?
Yep.
No, because it can it be? Is Coke ever going to go out of fashion? A cola? Like, yeah, is Coke ever going out? Surely not. Good. Like, McDonald's is never going anywhere, despite the fact there are better brands, probably.
Yeah, there's better food everywhere.
There's better food everywhere. Like, no, of course they're not going anywhere.
Okay, so
But I personally think that their product will suffer undoubtedly.
I think they will suffer to AEW.
Yeah. And
People will switch over.
Yeah, people will switch over. And I think for however long and for whatever reason, I think AEW will become the premier wrestling brand for a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to take a massive shift for WWE to get back and wrestle control away from AEW. No pun intended.
I think if the E just start doing good stuff, people will jump on straight away because people like it, and it's the nostalgia feel. Oh no, it's our WWE, and it's that you relate to it.
Yeah.
So I think if they just start booking stuff well, then
that's the issue, though, right?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, but then they will start like upping their ratings and everything. But
you got to look at the talent that's going to be looking to go as well.
The more money that comes into wrestling, the better.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, definitely. But look at where the talent's going to go. Look at someone like you or me as a tag team. We are 2 6-foot-ish, 2 6-foot-ish leaned out indie wrestlers.
Yep.
We're never going to be 6'5". We're never going to be 130 kilos.
No.
So who are we more appealing to? AEW and New Japan.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
Like, so even as workers, we're looking at ourselves being like, well, these probably unattainable.
Yeah. Well, they got Matty Wahlberg.
Oh, yeah, but even then,
like he's 6 foot. He looks like us.
yeah, he does. He's really good.
Yeah.
But if they're starting to weed out all these dudes, like who knows?
Yeah.
What their development strategy might be in the future. As talent, you're starting to look at AEW being like, man, that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah. Well, actually, yeah. If you with what the outlook looks to be for right now, if you're an indie wrestler, you're going, well, I've got more chance at AEW because the E are just developing their own wrestling.
Someone like an EC Brownie who is 6 foot something and 100 and whatever kilos.
Yeah.
he's an E fit.
He fits in.
He looks at the E and goes, yeah, I could make it there.
Yeah.
Or at least, has the opportunity to based on prereqs apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. Same as Tommy Asgard.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tommy Asgard too.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, good chat.
Good chat. Sweet.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the podcast. My name is Trent O'Day.
You can do the wrap up?
Sure.
All right.
I've started.
My name is Gabriel Zaya, bro.
And we're BroDay.
We're BroDay.
Thank you so much for listening. You can follow me at O'Day QWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
You can follow myself, Gabriel Zaya. I am at The Real Gabe Bro on everything social. If you find something that's social media where I'm not on it with that handle, let me know.
Sure. You can follow both of us at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube, so you can see our pretty faces all of the time. Mm-hmm. It's been fantastic talking about all of these incredible topics. We hope to catch you next week. And until then, goodbye. We love you.
Bye.